It's a fascinating panorama of the life of one of the great leaders of our times. I'm Meredith Etherington Smith, and I'm the creative director of the Mrs. Thatcher sale, which is one of our iconic sales.
My name is Cynthia Crawford. In 1978, I was invited to go and work for Lady Thatcher. I said, okay, if she loses, I'll go for 2 years. If she wins, I'll stay for 5. 36 years later, I was still there when she died. You could say that I am quite an authority on her wardrobe. Over the years, we chose a lot of stuff together. This is my favourite article of all time in Lady Thatcher's wardrobe. She wore it for her 70th birthday at Claridge's, and the buttons came from Marylebone Lane.
They make it?
Yes.
Did you go and get them?
I did. She was a big person on buttons because her mother, being a dressmaker, had always taught her that good accessories count.
I would describe my mother as always dressing for the role of Prime Minister. I remember she was going off to some international summit and she said to me, "Carol, I must look executive, I'm representing the country." After a busy day in number 10, if she'd come up to the flat, which was home, you can bet the phone would go from the office downstairs saying there's a crisis, therefore she would have had to swap back into the working clothes. So why bother, just wear them all the time.
Mrs. Thatcher's style was brilliant colours, sharp outlines, meaning business.
I'm sure you will all remember the iconic picture of the Prime Minister in the tank. This is the raincoat which she used, and this is the scarf, which we've treasured all these years.
She was in charge and she was in a tank, and I don't think you can get better than that, quite frankly.
It's actually brought a tear to my eye. Sorry, gone to pieces.
She'd always loved clothes, and it's quite obvious, and all these clothes are in immaculate condition.
Was that in the dining room?
Yes, these were in the dining room cabinet, and they were. Your father always insisted on having them out for dinner parties.
There's an American eagle on a base, and it used to sit in the hall in 73 Chester Square. It was a present from President Reagan.
And this is such a wonderful thing, isn't it? Really key to the sale, I think, because nothing says Prime Minister better than her dispatch box.
We've seen that every night. Your mum and Prime Minister leaning over it till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Gosh, when you think of the information that's been delivered in this case, it really is a piece of history, isn't it?
It was myself who packed it up and put it all away into storage over the years. And we've got almost all of the things that she ever wore at Downing Street. It's a rather emotional morning for me, actually, because I've lived with all this stuff for 36 years. It's nice to see old friends.
We're very proud to be doing this sale. They represent a fascinating insight into our only woman Prime Minister.